What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hammerdown Motorsports. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Steve Fast, and here we are in the Hammerdown Motorsports shop. And if you can notice, well, we do have most of our vehicles inside right now because it's supposed to hail. Somebody said something about golf ball size hail, so I have no idea, but I'm not taking any chances. I have the Super Duty, the Rebel, the Tractor, the Dart, the Camaro, the boat, and the RV all inside. Motorcycle and golf cart is over there too. If you guys have been keeping up on my Instagram story, I've been kind of updating everybody. So if you don't follow me on Instagram and you want to keep up to date with things, definitely check that out as well. But we did a little something to the boat because if you guys own a pontoon boat, and it's probably why you found this video, you have leaves, you have needles from the pine trees falling inside your boat, and it's a pain to get out. Even if you use the blower, it just kind of wants to go in circles and it collects dirt and it makes dirty spots on the floor. It's just a pain to clean up. So I looked online and I could not find something like what you see behind me. So I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. All right, so now as we walk through our goat path here, you can see, just kind of on a side note, we do have our black and white American flag that really matches the boat colors and all of that. And as you can see, we do have the official Bad Flag mount. This is actually, the flag is from them as well. So these are meant for wind and all that kind of thing. You can put it on a vehicle, but I decided to put it on my boat because, well, I wanted to represent for America, but I didn't want to drill holes and I didn't want to have a mount where a pole could fall out, or obviously with a mount you probably have to drill it in as well. So I figured, why not get the suction cup mount from Bad Flag, and if I want to use this on the car, I just take this off and I can put it on any one of the cars, trucks, whatever, and we can represent for our American freedom. So here's a quick look at kind of what we're dealing with here. So the reason behind this is lots of pine trees, lots of pine needles fall in the back of this boat and in the front, and it's all over the floor. And a lot of times when we're ready to get back onto the water, I have to do a big cleanup before I can use the boat. And I really hate doing that because I hate cleaning up pine needles. They're a real pain in the butt. So what we have here is actually garden mesh. Now this stuff is actually fairly substantial. I was kind of unsure when I ordered it how good it was gonna be, how sturdy it was gonna be, but for now, I mean, everything seems like it's gonna work out. I guess we won't really know until I actually put it into action. This is just kind of our preliminary testing stages of this, but for the money that you have in it, it's really worth it to just give it a try. Because what I did is I just got a sheet of this garden blanket or garden bug shield, whatever they wanna call it. I'll put a link in the description for the one I bought, but it's just pretty much run-of-the-mill netting that you're gonna get, and it breathes, obviously. It's a mesh, and it was a 10 by 30 sheet that I got because the boat's about 25 feet long. We do have some extra in the front as well. We could have gone a little further off the back if I wanted to, but we do have these openings on the sides. I don't know if things are gonna blow in there or not, but it's gonna minimize things at least to getting this cleanup process done as easily as possible. So how everything's fastened on here, you can see all I have is a zip tie, and what I did, I just kind of folded it up a few times just so I have a little bit extra strength. And I actually didn't even have to cut a hole. I would just take the zip tie, poke it right through the mesh, and it would go through the layers, and then just zip tie it together, and then you have an anchor point for your bungee straps. And these bungee straps are actually from Harbor Freight. They're the cheap, easy ones, and I think they were $3 for a package. So I got 2 packs, $6 for that, and I think the entire netting and all of that was somewhere $20, $30, I want to say, but I will have that link in the description for you guys if you want to check it out. And I mean, bungee straps, it's pretty much your call. I got mine from Harbor Freight. You can get them from wherever you want to, but yeah, they're pretty easy to attain. And I mean, I'm pretty impressed on how this covered everything. Obviously, mine went over the Bimini top, and I could have just gone over the seats. I do have covers for all the seats as well, but I don't have a actual boat cover. So I just wanted something cheap and easy to keep all the junk off of my boat. So let's have a quick little look up here. You can see I do have the extra just kind of bunched up here in the front, just so I know which is the front, which is the back when I have to put this back on. And then we do have our bungee cord just kind of holding that there. And then this is what it looks like up top. As you can see, we got really good coverage. And the stuff, I mean, it's decent. It's decently, I think it will last a little while. I mean, if you get in any kind of wind or whatever, the wind should literally just blow through this, so I don't imagine it getting torn up like a tarp might. But yeah, it does cover everything that we need it to, and everything is secured with our bungee cords. And really the only thing is whether these are actually going to stay in place with the way that I have them fastened, or if this is going to last with the UV of the sun, which I imagine it would because it's made for outside, and whether it is easier to put this cover on or to actually just clean out the boat, because, well, it did take me a little bit to put it on the first time, but now that we have all our anchor points where we want them, it shouldn't be too bad to put it on later. So over here you can see where I have it fastened, just kind of underneath the decking here, there's a little lip, and then you can hook on your bungee cord. And then I actually bent over the bungee cords here just so they'll stay with the zip tie. When I unhook this and roll it up, then everything will stay where I need it to be, and we don't have to worry about trying to figure out which length bungee cord goes with each one. This one is doubled up and it's going to be zip tied here. But you can see, I mean, it does tear it out just a little bit, but this stuff's pretty stout. It's not gonna, I don't think this is gonna go anywhere. So I guess time will tell. But this is my little idea to try to keep all the junk out of your new boat. And drop in the comments, what do you guys think of this? I mean, for the money, you're less than 50 bucks into this entire cover, and anything to do with boats is always like 100 bucks or more. So when it says garden on it, it's a lot cheaper. So if this said boat, it would probably be 200 bucks. So if you guys want to try this out, this is my idea. And hopefully it keeps us from having to do a whole pile of dirty cleanup inside the boat, because my number one least favorite thing was that. So I figured, why not find a solution? And this is what I came up with. Hopefully it helps you guys out. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep that hammer down.